Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to new podcast.
Hey.
I apologize if my voice sounds weird. I had a sore throat and a headache. But my sore throat is gone.
Sore throat from sucking all that dick. Who said that? That's not nice to say to Salty Dog.
You bitch. You bitch. I see the smile on your face right now. I fucking see it.
What?
So,
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
whatever you say. I'm a broke college student, dude. I have to make money somehow, alright?
Hey.
You know,
$5 is $5.
Hey. The money adds up, alright? It all adds up. So, we're going to talk about how consoles are decreasing in players.
Even though they're on pace to outsell in sales of consoles.
No.
Previous generations, yes.
No,
yes.
Not at all.
Yes.
I don't see, no.
Yes.
Not at all.
I just read an article 2 days ago on Game Informer, which we will link in the description, about how the Xbox One has sold 26 million units, outpacing the 360.
Wait, whoa. How many consoles did they sell?
26
okay,
million.
26 million. All right.
And the PlayStation 4 has sold 55 million, outpacing
55 million. All right.
the PS2 its 4-year mark. In its 4-year mark.
No, that's incorrect.
That is correct.
No, it's incorrect. March 31st, 2000, it sold 1.41 million units. And in March 2004, it sold 71.3 million units. That's the 4-year mark. So, go back to your sources there. Go back to your source.
Go back to us real quick.
Yeah, go back to your sources. I have all my notes right here. I came prepared, Josh.
You came prepared?
I was like, Josh is like, oh, yeah, I'm going to beat the shit out of you once I fucking argue about this bullshit. I was like, all right, bro. While you do that, I'm going to list out my facts. And I came here fucking ready. Fucking ready.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, like Bruce Lee walking into a martial arts class, about to whoop everyone's ass.
No.
I'm right here. Like, let's do this. Okay, so PS2 sales.
Even then, though, we're still looking at dramatic. Like, it's still pretty. It's not like decreasing at all. I don't understand how you could say
decreasing by 28 million players according to the No. Also, link in the description below. So, Josh,
so you're saying people are buying consoles, but less people are playing consoles?
Yeah, it's playtime.
Then that shows that just shows that the consoles are becoming less just game systems, more home units. That was a key stress point for like the Xbox One when it first came out. Was like it's a key home unit. Like lately, even like for an example, lately for me, I haven't really had the want to play any video games lately. I probably play like once or twice a week now. But I still have my Xbox never turns off because I use it for watching HBO Go. I use it for Netflix. I have it connected to my TV so I can watch 2 shows at once. Like I still use my Xbox for other things other than gaming. But that doesn't mean that the consoles are dying.
Well, the player is on it though. If you're using the Xbox One, that means you're still using it. So you as a player have not, diverted off from the Xbox One. In this case, the Xbox One is off all the time. All the time Xbox One is off.
But how can sales be increasing? How can we... Wait a second. How can we be losing 128 million people when there's only...
Console-wide, okay? Console-wide. Not just Xbox One.
I know, but...
Console-wide.
Oh, okay. All consoles together. Because I was going to say, there's only fucking... 80 million consoles. For both Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
Well, the thing is, though, it's a factor of things that's going on here. For example, games per se. How many remasters can you tell me from the Xbox One and PlayStation 4?
Oh, I can't even. There's so many.
Exactly. So it's the same game that we're being sold to all the time. Worst case scenario of this, Square Enix. One of my favorite game companies, still, to this day. But what they've done is they've taken 1.5 and 2.5, which are remasters of Kingdom Hearts games from the PlayStation 2, from the PlayStation 2 era, and they remastered those games, put it on the PlayStation 3. Once the PlayStation 4 came out, they freaking took 1.5 and 2.5, put them together, and just selling it out there for the PlayStation 4. That's the worst case scenario I've seen. There's also Master Chief Collection. That was a sack of bullshit. Yeah, the Skyrim remastered.
Which
that
isn't
wasn't
that
needed.
bad, and then there's Call of Duty, Modern Warfare remastered.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about how Activision stole all of our money to fucking play the. No one even. Everyone I've known that plays that game doesn't even play fucking Advanced Warfare. All they do is play fucking Modern Warfare. They wasted what, $90 or $80 they wasted $80 to play a game that's like 6 years old. Like,
dude,
they really screwed us out of our money.
So the worst case scenario I've seen from Call of Duty is they take 3 Call of Duty games, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3, and they put it on the PlayStation 3. However, when they were releasing the not Advanced Warfare, what the hell is that new one? Infinite Warfare. Sorry, I got confused with the Warfares because they can't really change much. Not even the freaking title, for Jesus' sake. So they took the 3 Modern Warfares and they remastered it, but they put it on the PlayStation 3 in one game.
See, that would have been better. I would have probably paid money.
That's what they did, though. No. That's what they did. They took the 3 games that are already on the PS3, and they resold it with all the game in one package.
Why didn't they do that for?
I don't know.
They stole our money.
Yeah,
but and stuff like that. I could see why less people are playing then when there's stuff like that happening. When it almost seems like as a gamer we're fucking just being used.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I said. Game developers are kind of afraid to step out of the box for a second and make a game there.
That's because
in order to be
as
successful.
consumers, this is the problem. Whenever we always ask to go out of the box, and then when a company goes like way out of the box, we are like, what the fuck? Like, go back to what you do good. And they're like, well, you told us to go out of the box, and we're just like, no, stop it. And then they'll go back to the box again, and we're like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Get out of the box. And they're like, what? And then they get...
Yeah, that's true. That is true. And yes, that is another factor. Gamers, they want better games, and they want it faster. So it's like releasing Final Fantasy 15, which took almost a decade to make. And then saying, okay, make another Final Fantasy 15, but this time do it in a year. That's pretty much where kind of the message that game developers are getting.
I think we need to...
So when they try it, they'll likely fuck up.
We as consumers need to scale back a little bit to let the developers develop.
Yeah, just like...
But we also, the developers need to start creating some better new ideas, too.
Yes. Here's another thing. When I said step out of the box, that's because in the PlayStation 2 era, that's kind of all what they did. Always step out of the box. Sly Cooper, freaking anamorphic animal, raccoon, stealing a bunch of things, sold millions of units throughout the PlayStation 2. No one knows why. And like it was new, usually focused on stealth. Then you have other games for it, Jak and Daxter, freaking Inc. So you have those Sucker Punch games because they stepped out of the box a little bit and they did their own thing. You have other game companies that did the same thing. Call of Duty wanted to focus on, World War I, World War II, and all that.
Back in the glory days.
Yeah, see, that's what you think about it. When you go back,
we need to hire a Trump. We need to hire a Trump.
Yeah, see, I'll be the Trump.
Make consoles great again.
People switching over to PC. This is one of the more minor factors, and I say this because the percentage of people moving from console to PC is like percentage that's like less than 1%. So it's like slowly, it's there, but it's slowly going. So you have like hundreds of millions of people playing on the console, and they lost 128 million. You can't say that, they switched to PC when there's about 50 million people doing PC, or just under 50 million people doing PC. However, as of 2016, the PC has raised $30 billion. in terms of what the parts they sold, custom PCs themselves, they've raised above $30 billion. Consoles has not reached that sort of achievement as of that.
By the way,
So,
I just rechecked my source, and it does state that PlayStation 4's current 55 million strong install base outs the PlayStation 2 as Sony's fastest selling console.
incorrect. Like, are we talking about the rate that it's being sold? If that's the case, I haven't calculated the ratio in order to figure that out.
It's just outselling the predecessor, and it's like, so it's talking about, the rate sold. It's outselling
Okay, the rate
PlayStation
that it's
2.
sold,
Yeah.
then that's a different story because I don't know the rate that it's sold. All I know is by the 12-year end, the PS2 sold approximately or less than 155 million units.
What was?
The PS2 is the highest
Was
selling console to date
112
by
million total units, right?
By
Through its
2012,
lifetime.
it sold less than 155 million units.
It says here the latter reached 112 million total units sold throughout its lifetime.
What? But yeah, main gist of this video, PS console players are kind of falling. There are many factors to why, so let's not be stuck or fixated on one factor. There's not many interesting games out there. They're too afraid to step out of the box, or they step too far out of the box and it sucks. Or let's get out of that mentality.
By the way,
Let's look
Malik,
at the bigger picture.
I've been looking up sources, and I see it's there's not that many. Some say 115, some say 120, some estimate 155. Wikipedia says 155, but Wikipedia is not the clearest of sources. Oh.
Yep, we hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below.
What are your thoughts on this? Leave a comment below if you agree with Team Suck Cock or Team Life. Your choice, everybody. Leave your comments in the description, in the comment section below.
I hate you, Josh. I hate you. I never seen the side of you before, Josh. This is horrid. This is a horrid side of you today. So much hate, Josh. So much hate. So much salt today.
We'll just
So
cut that
much
out.
salt.
We'll just cut that out.
No. It's gonna stay. It's gonna stay. Apparently.